unfeeling. This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best. There he goes! He's out of the match!
I can't believe he countered that one!
He's climbing up! I'm not so sure this is a good idea!
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. His opponent telegraphed that one. He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other. Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get...
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion. I haven't had much of an opportunity to see Carlito up close and in person, but I'll tell you this. What a reversal.
What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight, King. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Watch out! He reversed it!
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. There's the reversal. What are they gonna do next?
I couldn't...
Oh boy, here he goes. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King?
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! Eugene heads...
And it's been reversed.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over. going to get him with that one.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as much as Chris Jericho does. He must think he's Elvis or something. Great strategy. Pick a body part and keep working on it.
And we're certainly seeing the results of that strategy now.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. I never get tired. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it wasn't enough for him to have an interview show on Raw. He had to go and become a rock star, too.
These WWE fans wouldn't support. My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? These top rope moves are always difference makers for better or worse. He's not going to get caught with that one.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first. It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, JR. You don't ever want to give an opponent time to recover.
No, but you're not going to do yourself much good in a match if you let yourself get bone tired either. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it? I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. It's over. Chalk up another win for that man right there.
What's going on?
I have no earthly idea.
Hold it right there, pal. That was pretty smooth, and you almost got away with it. The next time you try to cheat and switch Rumble entry numbers, make sure you're not doing it in front of a hidden security camera.
I don't believe it. He cheated. Why, of all the...
I thought there was something fishy about him, JR.
I will not have the greatest match in sports entertainment tarnished like this, damn it! On my personal authority, I'm reversing the referee's decision and disqualifying you. I want the Royal Rumble restarted right away with these 6 participants. We're gonna have a legitimate winner here tonight, by God.
It's not over after all. The Royal Rumble is going to be restarted.
You heard Mr. McMahon, JR. It's not going to be over until we have a legitimate winner. Haven't I told you that cheaters never prosper? Is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done.
A textbook reversal there.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. His opponent telegraphed that one.
Boy, this John Cena sure is one of the most exciting young prospects in all of WWE.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all...
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
This Danny Basham isn't much to look at, but you don't see them come any tougher than him. And when it comes right down to it, what a good look's gonna get you in that ring?
Usually I don't judge a book by its cover, King, but as far as I can tell, Danny's personality is about as ugly as a...
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be... That went nowhere.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
You're not going to get him with that one. This match is going... And there's the elimination!
There's the reversal! Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match. Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring. That's it. The match is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner of the 2006 Royal Rumble. He outlasted 29 other superstars to do it. And by God, he's going to get a title shot at WrestleMania 22. What a night for him.
What a night for Raw. We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion and a new #1 contender. I love the Royal Rumble, JR.